of RuPaul's Drag Race, America's next drag superstar is... Katya.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 RuPaul's Drag Race contestants that should have won.
I'm pretty sure that some people are not very comfortable about the kind of drag that I do.
Ooh, it's severe up in here.
But that is exactly what makes me stand out, that I'm different.
For this list, we're looking at the most notable competitors who could have won their season of Drag Race or its All-Stars spin-off. Although we'll be focusing on queens who had the goods to snag the title, we aren't saying those that did win are not deserving. We are also issuing a spoiler alert. Which of these queens do you feel was worthy of the crown? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. Alaska, Season 5.
Your Sweet 16, perfection.
I see these girls all over my part of Los Angeles. And I loved how you committed to the character.
This installment of Drag Race had no shortage of huge personalities, and for that, we are eternally grateful. Even when competing against the likes of Alyssa Edwards, Coco Montrese, and Detox, Alaska managed to make a huge impression.
Whether you're getting Red the house down, your makeup is terrible, or just ready to go down, the exciting new fragrance, Red for Filth.
She excelled in the competition, scoring as many Maxi Challenge wins as her rivals in the top 3 and demonstrating diverse skills in the process. She made all of us laugh during her hilarious perfume commercial and had legendary designer Bob Mackie raving about her looks in the Sugar Ball.
The Cougar Lady, perfect in every way. And the cotton candy is, to me, the best representation of candy. I knew exactly what you were when you walked out.
Jinx Monsoon was a captivating and lovable presence on Season 5, but Alaska was arguably just as deserving of the win.
Alaska, it's been a real joy to watch you blossom, and you walk in no one's shadow. You are a force to be reckoned with.
Number 9. Latrice Royale, Season 4 and All-Stars 4.
Can you give us an example of a time when you made peace with someone you didn't see eye to eye with?
About 5 minutes ago, I looked across at Miss O'Hara and realized that she was ugly. And I'm at peace with that.
This queen competed on Drag Race and All-Stars a total of 3 times. But we don't think we'll ever get tired of watching her on our screens. Latrice is extremely likable, has personality in spades, and is one of the most captivating lip-sync performers to ever grace the main stage. It's no wonder she was voted Season 4's Miss Congeniality. Her performance in that installment was definitely solid.
She is large in charge, chunky yet funky, the bold and beautiful I am Latrice Royale.
Of course, she also made waves on All-Stars 4, where she finished 5th after fighting her way back into the race.
Now, sissy that wow.
This eternal fan favorite embodies charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent with aplomb. Even without a crown, she is responsible for countless unforgettable Drag Race moments. Number 8. Nina Flowers, Season 1.
I don't consider myself as a female impersonator. I like to be more androgynous. It's an extravaganza.
This runway queen had an incredibly consistent showing on the first ever season of Drag Race. With no appearances in the bottom 2, she sailed into the finale as a serious contender. Her shoot for the CoverGirl Put the Bass in Your Walk video was strong, and her verse was definitely engaging.
Move your body, come on Runa, shake that body. Work the runway one more time and let them see you blow our mind.
Stroll down the runway.
However, it all came down to the final lip sync against BB Zahara Benet.
Stroll down the runway, another payday, cover of magazines.
The pair's interactions during the number were thoroughly entertaining, but BB's unconventional floorography stood out. Still, as the most popular contestant of the season, Nina could have easily emerged victorious. Number 7. Ginger Minj, Season 7. Violet Chachki undoubtedly changed the game for fashion on Drag Race. With this and her stellar track record in mind, it made made total sense to crown her. However, her competitor, Ginger Minj, arguably brought more personality to the table, shining extremely bright throughout her run. Sure, she had her stints in the bottom too, but she gave us hilarious and unforgettable lip syncs, like her chaotic duet with Sasha Bell.
Ginger and Sasha are giving themselves a mastectomy.
Plus, she used her razor-sharp sense of humor to win important challenges like Snatch Game.
Where in England are you from, Adele?
My house.
If her excellent run on All-Stars Season 6 proved anything, it's that Ginger is an entertainer through and through.
My last boyfriend lived 100 miles away. Talk about a tremendous sex drive.
Number 6, Ben de la Creme, All-Stars 3. During her comeback run, this comedy queen's track record spoke for itself. In the first part of the competition, she delivered numerous killer performances.
Well, I said, a cocktail weenie, because it's to scale.
From her impersonation of Paul Lynde in the Snatch Game to her turn in the Divas Lip Sync Live Challenge as a rapping Julie Andrews, De La repeatedly had us cracking up.
Guess who's back in the house? Heels click-clacking about. Fine, fresh, feminine style to 11 and divine. So heavenly gentlemen sweating its dimes across the board, no doubt.
And it's safe to say the judges felt the same, given that she was consistently in the top. Of course, the frontrunner famously and shockingly ended her All-Star stint herself.
I'm going home.
But had she stayed, there's no question she would have had an excellent chance of winning the whole thing. Number 5, Katya, All-Stars 2.
Ekaterina Petrovna Zamolodchikova, but your dad just calls me Katya.
Alaska undoubtedly killed it in her return to the Drag Race franchise. However, All-Stars 2 also provided a chance for Katya to prove herself. She was shut out of the Season 7 Top 4 after being bested by Kennedy Davenport. But fortunately, she succeeded in becoming a finalist during her second run.
Party.
She had many hilarious showings, like her ad for Crisis Control.
When I'm not struggling with my weight or worried about wrinkles, I am bombarded by a cacophony of demonic voices in my head telling me, "You're not good enough."
And some of her moments that landed her in the bottom, like her Princess Diana role in the Herstory of the World challenge, still weren't half bad. So of course we would have loved to see this beloved star get the crown she deserves. Number 4, Shea Coulee, Season 9. Sasha Velour gave us one of the most iconic lip sync moments in Drag Race history. After that moment from the Season 9 finale, Shea simply didn't stand a chance of outshining her. But we were still disappointed to see her go, considering how well she performed in the season.
Don't think y'all could do this without me. Black China up in here.
The Chicago Queen had numerous memorable moments, including her role as Black China in the Rusical and her iconic looks in the gayest ball ever.
Serving construction worker couture, Shea Coulee. You better construction work.
She also played well with others, scoring 2 Maxi Challenge wins for her collaborations with Sasha.
Shea Coulee and Sasha Velour are teats and ass.
Shea finally got her crown on All-Stars 5, but she was just as deserving in her original appearance. Number 3, Manila Luzon, Season 3 and All-Stars 4.
Waiting what seems like forever. Gather your broken dreams.
In her 3 appearances on Drag Race and All-Stars, this queen has never failed to entertain us. We got to know her as a Heather in the show's 3rd installment, where she made it all the way to the finale.
For my evening gown made of money, the judges are really liking my look. I think my hair is just so big that they have to love it. I mean, come on, who doesn't love a drag queen with gigantic hair?
Despite performing very similarly to Raja in the competition, she was made a runner-up. And things only got more controversial on All-Stars 4, where she was eliminated despite having one of the best track records in the competition.
Manila.
Naomi Smalls made the choice to keep Latrice over Manila, perhaps because the former contestant had previously saved her. Needless to say, it was downright painful seeing such an inimitable queen go home early.
I'm gagged.
The Gooper.
That Manila is gone.
Number 2, Raven, Season 2 and All Stars 1. Few Drag Race contestants have come so close to the crown twice. We first met Raven in Season 2 as a queen with fierce fashion sense and a great sense of humor.
The gown is by Vivian Wallace. I lost a few beads, but hopefully they'll end up on the runway and a couple of the girls will fall on them.
Although she started the race with a couple of stints in the bottom 2, she built momentum throughout the competition.
So as the music ends, I grab her and take her to the back.
Her track record leading up to the finale was stellar, yet Tyra Sanchez seemingly edged her out in the final lip sync to RuPaul's Jealous of My Boogie. Granted, her performance on All Stars wasn't as impressive, but it was still hard to watch her become a runner-up once more.
I'm standing in the same place I was standing last time I was here. I'm shaking, my mouth is dry, and I start to feel so nervous. I have to turn it out.
Fortunately, she enjoys icon status even without a win to her name. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Gigi Goode, Season 12. She brought gorgeous fashion and hilarious comedy to the main stage.
Haters criticize my blonde ambition. Double standard, is it 'cause I'm a woman? I'm gonna express myself and you'll pay more than attention.
Kim Chi, Season 8. Never failing to serve a high-concept look, this queen definitely won our hearts.
She's a real page-turner.
She's making it easy to read her, honey.
Alyssa Edwards, All Stars 2. This Drag Race icon would make reading the phone book seem fun.
So I went bang bang. Bang bang. These double barrels pumped him full of lead.
Jujubee, All Stars 5. This unforgettable queen had what it takes to win the crown.
My name is Ping, but everybody in my family calls me Amber. I hope you like my outfit.
Chad Michaels, Season 4. She won All Stars 1, but this pro was just as polished in her first run.
Shy Sheila is so shy that she's afraid to. I don't give a rat's ass because this game is boring the shit out of me. I don't know why they book me on these chicken shit gigs.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Shangela, All Stars 3.
And the top 2 All-Stars are Kennedy Davenport and Trixie Mattel.
After Ben de la Creme controversially sent herself home in the middle of this All-Star season, Shangela became the clear frontrunner. She won all 3 of her lip syncs for Your Legacy and truly cemented herself as a force to be reckoned with. What's more, she improved her art significantly since her original 2 Drag Race appearances.
Honestly, after Season 2 and 3, I went to drag school.
Despite being the most obvious choice by the end, Shanji shockingly received the fewest votes from the jury of her queers in the finale.
For me, this competition is all about transparency.
Yes, and for me, there are queens that I want to support that I feel need this.
Yeah. With the eliminated queens independently determining the top 2, there was little doubt as to the personal reasons behind their decision. Suffice it to say, choices were made.
You get right there to the edge, and then you don't get it, and it's a horrible feeling.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.